Hi, I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuff.com, and these are safety glasses. I'll be straight with you. If you don't wear safety glasses, you're stupid. Safety glasses keep stuff out of your eyes. They keep dust out of your eyes, dirt, really sharp things that'll make you blind forever, and all sorts of stuff. The glasses that you buy at the gas station probably aren't safety glasses, okay? One of the things that all of these safety glasses have in common is that they have the Z87 or the Z87 Plus mark in there, okay? If they don't have that Z87, they're not safety glasses. Oakley's are not safety glasses. Any company that says that their glasses passed the Z87 but that they didn't get the certification, those are not safety glasses. The Z87 references coverage, how much of your eye does it cover, shatter resistance, impact resistance, and other things. Please, you only get one set of eyes, wear safety glasses. If you're not concerned about the safety, be reasonable and be concerned about your comfort. Having sawdust or dust in your eyes isn't great. It doesn't cost a ton of money to have safety glasses, so please wear them, and please wear Z87 Plus certified glasses. So with that out of the way, let's walk through some of the options. TreeStuff basic or improved safety glasses, these are pretty cheap, about $2 a pair. They're really flexible. One of the things that I like about these is that there's no moving parts. Personally, not a big fan of the rubberized nose pieces or anything that's like glued on. Those things can fall off and sometimes become sharp, and I'm delicate, I guess. I don't like it. These are nice. They have a lot of coverage. They're not super flat here. Some people complain that these are kind of painful wearing earmuffs. I certainly get that. They're not as lower profile as our old ones, but we may be bringing those back eventually. So these are available in clear, black, and blue. This is the Notch Hinge. This is a little more of a premium glass. It does have the rubberized nose piece. Not a super big fan of that personally, but it's definitely more comfortable, and it's nice. These are tough. They feature kind of a frameless design here. So there's no frame on the lower section. These are nice. This is in a dark, non-polarized. These are the clear anti-fogs. These are really similar to these TreeStuff glasses, but they have a much thinner and nicer temple profile. So these are gonna feel much better underneath a pair of earmuffs. It's not gonna push into your head as much. These have really good coverage. Everybody's face is different, but I always look kind of at this space between the bottom of the lens and my skin, and if it's consistent or not. These cover really well, and they have really good wraparound. They're also treated with a mostly permanent anti-fog solution, so they should stay relatively fog-free. The Notchhumble, these are available in 2 different colors. We have a camo tint version here, and we also have a black clear version over here. This is a full frame, so it comes all the way underneath the lens. That's gonna give you a little increase in durability usually, at the cost of some visibility, right? Because you're able to see the lower part of the frame there. These have a single piece nose piece, but they do have a rubberized insert. I like this a little bit better than some of the other rubberized nose piece kind of add-on things that you'll see. That's soft, relatively comfortable. These also have good coverage. I don't feel like they have as good a peripheral vision as say these do, but they're certainly nice. These feel a little bit less flexible than some of the other pairs that we've looked at already today, and they're a little tighter on my head. So if you have a smaller head, these might be a good choice. This is the Notch Kerf. Again, very similar, full frame. This also has that soft piece on the inside. These aren't as low profile, so I don't think these would be as comfortable with muffs, but they've got really nice coverage here all the way around. The peripheral definitely feels better on these than these, and I think that's because of this difference, right? There's just a wider lens here before you get into this material, so it's more to see through. This is the Nemesis. This is from another brand called Jackson. Here you can see what I'm talking about when I say those rubberized nose pieces. You can actually see the pegs right there. You know, if you sweat and this falls off and you're getting rubbed by that peg right there, that's probably one of the most terrible feelings in the whole world. That kind of is a bummer for me. These definitely have a lot of flexibility. You end up with these nice flexible temples, which is going to make these very comfortable. The hinge is also really far back. If you notice that, that's pretty different. I don't think that these would be super comfortable with muffs because the temple is such a wide profile there. But they do snake nicely back with the flexible temple pieces at the very ends. A good choice for sure. Jackson makes nice glasses. These would not be my personal choice. This is a little techie for me personally. 3M Lexa Clear. These are really simple, very basic. These offer a wide range of coverage. It's not as tight underneath the eye. You do see there's more clearance, but it's definitely taller. And these offer a ton of vision. There's no restriction because there's no frame on the top or bottom. Another interesting is that these are totally adjustable temples, including the length of the temple. So you can make these smaller or bigger. So you can really dial these in to fit. And these temples are pretty thin. So when you get an earmuff pushing on there, you're gonna get a good seal and you're not gonna have that pain. We talked about the Humboldts. These are the Elvex Go specs. This is not my thing either, to be totally honest. I really like the basic glasses, but these do have a very unique feature in that they have this foam lining. This is kind of like a goggle. You see that there's little air channels in there, so it doesn't form like a seal, but it will stop particulate from kind of going up in there. These have a nice yellow amber tint, which seems to brighten the day. But for the most part, these are pretty comfortable. They're not my favorites. They're definitely not, but they do have adjustable temples again. And if you're looking for something that has like kind of a tighter fit at the bottom and the top, and if you're really sensitive to dust, these might be a good choice for you because of that kind of goggle-like connection. Stein has made some really cool stuff. These are the orbits. These have flexible temples, which are nice. They also have kind of like a little grippy texture here. It's not super tacky or anything. But these fit nicely. They have a little bit of temple profile, so you won't get like a really great seal with muffs, I don't think. But man, I mean, these things are really flexible, and Stein has advertised this in terms of durability. I mean, these things are nice. Man, I mean, I just bent them all the way back there. So probably wouldn't want to do that, but as you can see, they're still just fine. Here we have the Stein Krieger. You've got like a little bit of faux carbon fiber here. Definitely not carbon fiber, I promise you. They also have the adjustable temples. So if you like to, stick them up or down or really fine tune them in, that'll work. This also has kind of like a sun visor thing going on here. There are little vents in it. I think you can see that, yeah. You got a rubberized nose piece, again, kind of with those same little pegs inside of there. Take it or leave it. But these are certainly an interesting option. They offer a lot of coverage. There's a lot of good peripheral vision because there's no frame at the bottom or at the top. All Z87. The last pair of glasses or eye protection that we're going to talk about today are going to be the Bugz mesh. These do not have a Z87 Plus. That is worth noting. These need to be worn in conjunction with a face shield that does have the Z87 Plus rating in order to be within the ANSI requirements. What makes these special is that they're not a plastic lens, so airflow goes through there and there's nothing to fog up. These come in 3 different mesh densities. This is the middle one. There's also a density a little higher and a little lower than this, depending on what your tolerance for dust and stuff coming through. These have an elastic band, so they're gonna be nice and tight on your head, along with a foam kind of liner here, or contact port piece. So these are gonna get really nice and tight. You're gonna get a good seal, but you're gonna have airflow through the front here. So these are fairly popular. They do need to be worn in conjunction with a Z87 plus face shield like found on the Cask or Petzl helmets. But a lot of great options. These range wildly in price. Some of these are kind of expensive, some of them are kind of cheap, but these items can all be purchased on TreeStuff.com with the discount code ONLINE, where you can save 7% on any web-based purchase all year long. I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuff.com. Thanks for watching.